Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with another video here on the weekly reset happening today. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the upcoming changes and also key events that are also going live this week. So if you want to stay up to date, Marvel Storyverse content, crush these events completely free to play, just like myself, please make sure you follow along, hit that like button, and give the channel a sub for future videos just like this. So I always like to round things up with the ones that are obviously wrapping up this week, right? Or especially today and tomorrow. They kind of switch us a bit. Every event usually for the weekly only takes about 7 days, but in this case, the Phoenix Force Fitness, we have 1 day 7 hours remaining, and I think for good reason, because of the fact that the milestones were a bit longer. You did need to take advantage of obviously the web milestone, but you can see we're still a bit of ways here away from this milestone 15 granting us the stopwatch. So the reason why we're a bit off is because we're still waiting on the last milestone in the web store, but otherwise we've done everything we can. We've used war characters, we've used absolute A-Force, we maximized them with the actually I even had a chance to like all these ones at 67 yellow stars, great. Obviously we couldn't do anything with Hercules, but as well also earning these 4 fragments from my Isoi campaign. So we're going to be there. It just looks a bit off right now because obviously we still have a day and the web milestone, but we're very, very close to this milestone 14. So make sure you take advantage of that. We have 1 day left. Having said that, the other big one that's starting actually tomorrow. So the reset and the week's happening today, but we don't actually see the event preview. It's actually going to be the free-to-play event actually for Jean Grey. So that's going to go live at reset today, but if you guys haven't checked it out from yesterday's video, it is a pretty good free-to-play event. You just have to make sure that you're engaged and you're paying attention to how to earn points, namely being engaged in Cosmic Crucible. That's going to be a big component of it. Using Immortal X-Men is going to give you bonus points. Thankfully, you don't need those characters. It's going to be applied to the old characters as well, so that's pretty big. And also just needing to make sure that you are actually using the showcase energy, but you do need to core for that to maximize. So if you guys haven't already, I'll link it below, but it's a pretty good breakdown in terms of what you'll be needing to do. For free-to-play folks like ourselves, we generally are going to be able to hit 70 shards for free, so as long as you're engaged and you're following kind of all the different metrics and points that they're looking to get. So that really is kind of a wrap for the last week. Now we can talk about what's coming up here in terms of this week, because it's a pretty big week, guys. We have a level cap increase, so level 100 here obviously, but now we're actually getting that bump up to 105. So we would expect that similar training materials and similar gold costs is probably going to be the case here for the level 101 to 105. It's probably going to be a bit higher, but I also want to talk about this real quick, guys. Remember that the next strike pass is right around the corner, so if you don't care about the Ancient One shards, the next character is actually Kahori, and she does actually reset today. So you can be like myself, you can just save all these ones right here, and you can wait at reset, which is in this case 17 hours. Once that actually kicks in, you can actually go in and actually do a more preemptive early one. So this is going to be a pretty notable one to actually take advantage of in terms of just some additional points here and there for Ancient One. Or getting a head start, obviously, for the Kahori Strike Pass, because she is going to be very, very important. She is going to be playing a pivotal piece for Escape from KYLN coming in actually just next week. So we have a week to prepare. I still have to get some of my absolute A-Force characters up just to have that little bit of synergy there. But the other 2 important characters you may want to focus on then is Jean Grey as well as Hercules, because especially from what we've seen right now in the preview and the KYLN update, right? It looks like both these characters are going to get their full team bonuses. So it means that they're going to be playing a very, very heavy role. And you can see I'm close to 4-star on Jean Grey. I'm close to 3-star on Hercules. Again, with power cores, I unlocked these characters free to play. So that was pretty notable there. And bringing them up as high as you can is not going to hurt you, because you need these characters for the highest level of spotlight rates. And so far, the Gear Tier 19 of both these characters have been transcendent. It's been amazing to have. I also want to point out that the rest of my team's only Gear Tier 18. So these 2 do carry the load, even though they are at lower yellow stars, lower red stars and whatnot. They're only going to be providing future, and that's also why they're getting players to be engaged, because KYLN is going to be heavy on these 3 characters. I think Kahori, Hercules, Jean Grey, these should be the 3 immediate investments right away for the KYLN preparation, especially if you want to get more opportunities for more yellow stars of that limited time in Omega Red, the Phoenix Force variant. But yeah, speaking of which, I don't believe, is he added in the game yet? No, not yet. So Null's still the only unadded character there. But yeah, I got to work on my other A-Force characters. Aside from that, also happening tomorrow is going to be the level cap increase, as I noted, right? And remember, with the level cap increase, they're gonna have certain traded characters, you know, the classic ones that you would see, right? Mutant, Bio, etc. When you bring up those characters, they're going to be adding points to that level to race to 105, I believe it's called. Not in the game preview yet, but you'll see it later, and then we can actually break it down. But yeah, characters like Peter P. Parker, sorry, Penny Parker, all the Spire Society characters. Remember, they're dual traded. So, you know, for example, Peter here is a bio skill. We got Penny here as a tech skill. So they're going to be double dip on that at a milestone. Assuming they didn't change it from last year, we'll be able to take advantage. Spire Society is going to be the obvious one. We have Kestrel, Zombie Scarlet Witch. That's a good one. Dr. Doom. So actually, you can actually pretty much do this more efficiently depending on some of the characters, right? They can save you quite a bit of investments and materials, and you can still maximize the milestone. We'll see what the points translate to as well, though, because Model Strike Force likely factored this in. So it's gonna be interesting to see how feasible it is. But for myself, when we saw it last time, anyways, we averaged about, I think it was close to 2.5 to 3 weeks per level. So usually this race to 105 lasts for about 30 to 40 days, I would say. So we should be able to get a level or two, but I also have a lot of ISO 8 campaign energy hoarded. As you can see right there, 29,500. And actually, do I have any free refreshes? No, I don't have it right now, but I'll wait for the reset so that way my cores can add to it. But yeah, that's why I've been hoarding, guys. It's a lot of ISO 8 energy. I can't even use it all in one sitting because of the fact that I don't think there's enough nodes there to take advantage of. But yeah, that's what you guys have right now in the nutshell in terms of coming up this week. So I think, oh yeah, sorry, we also have the Ares Red Star coming into the Elite Store if that's something you want to target. But yeah, he's gonna be joining here if you want to use some materials to obviously purchase that. But yeah, level 105 increase. Jean Grey's complete free-to-play event. I'll link it below, guys. Again, it's going to be good to take advantage of this because we can push her to higher stars. She's going to be very, very important for KYLN. If you haven't already, build up Hercules, build up Kahori if you want to take advantage of the limited time opportunity to unlock Omega Red, the Phoenix Force variant, because he's going to be an absolute monster and Crucible. And we'll see what else these characters may or may not be required for in the future. It's always interesting to see what they're going to be bringing to the table. So there you guys have it in a nutshell. Everything, the reset happening today, but the big events are actually starting tomorrow. So we still have a bit of time here to prepare and wrap up last week's event. Do let me know anything in the comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.